Welcome to the Open Shopping Couch, and we're very pleased to talk about one of our very favorite topics, and that is Jamaica. And pleased to welcome for the very first time the new Director of Tourism, Donovan White. Thank you so much for coming in and giving us an opportunity to get your perspective on Jamaica and how travel agents can sell the product, because I understand there's a lot of new things in store.
Absolutely, it's fantastic to be here. The pink couch is it's lovely. I quite like it.
Yes.
I think this would do well in Jamaica, actually.
Yes, you're right. It probably would.
I think so.
A new aspect, a new thing to visit in Jamaica.
We as a destination, we continue to evolve. We've focused really more than ever this year on what we call destination assurance, which is ensuring that when our guests are happy to come to Jamaica because they know that they are secure, it's safe, it's secure, and getting in and out of the country is pretty seamless. So that's our number one priority this year. In addition to that, our investors have continued to invest.
Lots of growth.
Lots of growth. We've added excellence as a property in Falmouth with some 350 rooms. They are absolutely beautiful.
Is that the one at Oyster Bay in the
one
peninsula?
in Oyster Bay, absolutely.
Looks beautiful.
It is beautiful, and they're actually preparing to start their second project on the same Oyster Bay, which will be an additional 450 rooms as well. We have the S Hotel, which used to be the Spanish Court in Kingston, which is now taken over what used to be Breeze's Montego Bay, and will be opening that later this year in November as well. In fact, if your travel partners are coming to JPEX, they may actually get a tour of the property while they're at JPEX in September.
Wonderful. And lots of additional lift, of course.
Absolutely.
New partners, Swoop coming in. You've heard it here first.
No, there's some interesting happenings on the lift for the winter. Your viewers will hear more about it in the coming days, but there's a tremendous amount of lift that we've gotten agreed to come out of Canada, different parts of Canada, of course, and so that will help certainly in connectivity across Canada, as well as direct flights into Montego Bay as well.
Now, talk to me about the relationship between Canadians and Jamaica. Canadians love Jamaica. That is my impression,
they absolutely
right?
do.
And of course, this is why the tour operators are putting in more aircraft, increasing frequencies. Mm-hmm. What is it about Jamaica? I mean, you have a product which I think probably a lot of other destinations would envy, because it's very specific, it's very clear. There's a lot of iconic sort of imagery that people have, whether it's food, music, culture, all of those things that are very attractive.
Yes.
But you started out talking about security. So I'm going to, of course, want to ask you, why is that? Why the focus on security?
Well, let me go back to where you started. There was a survey done a few years back, and it really was trying to understand from people why they choose destinations and why they choose Jamaica. And the number one response was the people. The people of Jamaica is our number one asset. Not the beach, not the hotels, not anything else, but the people. The second reason gave was that love. People felt love when they came to Jamaica. And if you think about it, you don't have love without people. And so the two things made sense. People come to Jamaica because they fall in love with the people first, and then they enjoy the destination for all that it has. We are very privileged to have had the type of growth that we've seen. Last year, our stopover arrivals grew by 10.5%. We had some 2.6 million stopover visitors last year.
That's quite a few.
It's quite a few. And we have a plan that has us growing somewhere in the order of 5 to 6% per year over the next 3 years. So we understand that the growth is happening, but we also understand that in order for us to grow and provide a good product at the same time, we have to continue to improve our destination and improve the offerings within the destination. It's no news, so I'm not saying anything that is going to should cause any stir, But we felt earlier this year that it was important that if we're going to continue to grow at this rate, that we continue to add the importance of generally providing a level of assurance to our visitors that it's safe to be in Jamaica. And it's safe to when you're in Jamaica, to go out in Jamaica. And so right on the backs of some of those changes, we also implemented a campaign called Join Me in Jamaica. And what that was designed to do is to really show the diversity of the destination and what you can do when you're here. In other words, long ago there's a sense that when you go to Jamaica, you get into a resort, and when the next time you get out is when you go into the airport. Now there has been and there is so much more to do while you're in Jamaica. And so the Join Me in Jamaica campaign was designed to really envelope for our visitors who didn't know and want to know, or who have been there but want to go back for a different reason.
Is that an extension of Meet the People?
It is.
Or it's something a little bit different?
It is a little bit different. The Meet the People would have been more of an opportunity for visitors to go into the homes of Jamaicans and see how they live, and have a conversation about Jamaica and really get to ingratiate themselves, if you will, in our culture. That still is something that we are doing and expanding. The Join Me in Jamaica was more taking normal Jamaicans who operate within the resort towns as well as outside of the resort towns, but provide a service in some instances that visitors to Jamaica want to enjoy, or didn't even know it existed. But it also allowed us to bring forward some of the well-known Jamaicans to give our visitors, unsuspecting visitors, an opportunity to understand why they should come to Jamaica.
Makes a lot of sense. So this is a consumer campaign, and it will be running in Canada as well?
It will be.
Yes, okay.
It will be.
Good.
It is actually a digital campaign to begin with.
Okay.
So we use the opportunity, like your beautiful app that you just launched today, to engage with different markets, and obviously we want to engage Canadians more, and to demonstrate to them in a way that is thought out and thoughtful, and we're high on that because people travel today for experiences.
Yes, so true.
They travel because they want to experience have a different shopping experience, or they want to have a different food experience, or they want to experience hiking or adventure, or so people travel for their experiences. So what we've done is found these unique experiences to Jamaica, and we are curating them into a proposition that once you've seen it, there is a level of attraction that pulls you to it that you want to be in Jamaica for.
So consumers will be exposed to this, and the theory is that then that will drive them through to the travel agent to book that experience.
Absolutely.
And how does the travel agent get that information on that experience? Because they need the education as well.
Well, we want to ensure that the Pink Couch is
put to good use.
One of our allies that is put to good use. Certainly here in Canada, it's a great opportunity. What you're doing is fantastic. We really applaud the opportunity to engage like this. It gives us an opportunity and a voice with our team here in Canada that's led by Philip Rose. To always have an outlet to talk to travel agents and to talk to the travel market, period. But in terms of the consumer reach, the digital campaign of Join Me is only one element, obviously, of our complete marketing strategy. We will still do normal consumer advertising of the destination.
Right.
We are still going to be doing our roadshows and going out to the travel community. We're still going to be doing our experiential marketing executions at big events, medium events, small events.
Certainly the salespeople in the whole tourism division led by Philip Rose is very active, very well known, and yes, I think that probably has made a difference.
It certainly has.
Yeah.
Great team.
Little
great team.
plug for Philip Rose.
Little plug for Philip Rose, yes.
Donovan, thank you so much for coming in today. This has really been a pleasure to meet you, and I look forward to seeing this campaign because it sounds like exactly the kind of thing that would appeal to Canadians who've been there, done that? They're looking for more, as you say, they're looking for experiences.
Well, one thing I would close by saying is we just repositioned our digital platform through visitjamaica.com.
Okay.
And so if you're watching or listening and you want to see the campaign, it's actually on live on our visitjamaica.com website. But not only that, there is a whole different approach to how we provide information about the destination
I see.
digitally. So
Okay.
that's also an outlet
Interesting.
that we can use to ensure that we get the message about Jamaica out there.
Thank you. I look forward to big things over the next couple of years.
Absolutely.